Mr. Baptiste Loiseau, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you here to the Bascule Bar today. Thank you so much for joining me.
It's really a pleasure to be here with you in South Africa, in Cape Town.
And I would say welcome to South Africa, but it turns out I think you've actually been here before. Yeah. What brought you to South Africa the first time?
The first time it was in 2004 in a wine farm to do winemaking.
I mean, you've had such an amazing history, and now you've been to South Africa and worked with wine, but you're actually from the region of Cognac in France.
Yes, I was born in a small village in the region of Cognac. So Cognac is a small town in the southwest of France, and it's the only place in the world where we grow the white grapes that will go under double distillation to make Cognac. So it's really a wonderful and peaceful place, really tiny. But finally, I decided to go back to my roots, to my family and what I like, that is the Cognac region.
So how old were you when you joined the house?
I was 26.
And what was the journey like from joining at 26 to becoming cellar master?
In fact, it has been 7 years of training. So I went through all the stages, first starting with the aromas of the grapes, how to make the wine, then how to make the distillation. So I spent lots of time at the foot of the pot still. And finally, I have been chosen by Pierre Trichet in 2011 to take the position as the deputy cellar master. And then during these 3 more years, it was much more focusing on the final blend to make XO, for example. And finally, in 2014, she decided to retire, and she passed me the baton, and she told me, okay, now you're the next cellar master. You're the cellar master of the house of Rémy.
How does it feel knowing you're the fifth in a generation that's lasted for almost 300 years? I mean, that must be an incredible pressure for someone who's under 40, and when you started, you were quite young as well.
You understand from the very beginning that time is key. It has been done step by step during 7 years. Of course, I totally understand and have the sense of this privilege and the pressure it represents.
I'd really love to take advantage of having you in the building and having access to your amazing palette. So why don't we go discover what makes the XO very special?
It's the time. Let's go for XO tasting. Let's go.